How often do you hear somebody talk about a sexy powdery fragrance? You always see these crazy lists: tobacco, boozy, all these mass appeal joints, but nobody talks about this powdery sweet sexiness that you can get from these fragrances. There's some hitters out there, and I've compiled a list of 6 bangers that are sexy, sweet, powdery, and just divine. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to 6 amazing powdery fragrances that'll get you bush.
Sexy motherfucker. We're all alone. Yeah, for some friends from the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Let's jump right into this list. These are 6 fragrances that I have hand-selected, damn near handcrafted in my brain, that I have concocted in a beautiful list about sexy powdery vibes. And you know the type of powdery I'm talking about, that lipstick powdery, that, well, Dior Homme-ish type DNA. Yeah, Dior Homme Parfum is the first selection on this list. This in particular, the Parfum concentration, which is the most difficult once again that I've mentioned in a ton of videos, is just sex appeal in a bomb. I feel like this is one of the fragrances that have placed that stepping stone, that raised the bar to a particular level to bring powdery vibes in a masculine form to the masses for us dudes. Like that gorgeous powdery leathery nuance that this fragrance has, and kind of like a subliminal booze factor. This is absolutely sex in a bottle. I recommend this to every single person that wants to get into the designer space with some beautiful luxury powdery vibes with an incredible sex factor. Dior Homme Parfum is an absolute must in your arsenal. Let's go to the next one. And keeping in that same space of Dior Homme, they often get compared to each other. This one's a little bit more affordable, and it does have a bit of its own personality. If it wasn't for the Parfum version, this would be my second alternative, and that's Valentino Uomo. Intense. Same kind of DNA. It's got the leather, it's got the violet, it's got the iris. It smells like a sexy makeup bag that shorty who's just been all over you just did her retouch. Sweet, sexy, vanillic, outstanding, performs incredible. This is for me more fall winter centric, definitely around the fall or some brisk nights. This is an absolutely jaw-dropping fragrance that you must have in your arsenal as well. All these fragrances really are bangers. Now there's some fragrances here that you may want to test out before. And these first 2, when it comes to Dior Homme Parfum and Valentino Uomo Intense, these are just must cops. I personally would go for the Parfum version, but as difficult as it is in some places to get, Valentino Uomo Intense is a beautiful alternative to that same scent profile. Next one. This next one is one of the GOATs in my collection. Discontinued, the EDT and the EDP version, price-wise, through the roof. You'll have to get it on the secondary market, but it's an absolute gem of leather, nuttiness, powder, amber, and sweetness, and that's Van Cleef & Arpels Midnight in Paris. This fragrance doesn't necessarily have any iris listed, aka that powdery note, but you absolutely get the powderiness from the combination of the nuttiness, leather, and this incensey tea vibe that comes from this fragrance. This was a fragrance that at one point was 30 bucks. It was a throwaway. Nobody gave a shit about this fragrance. And slowly when people started realizing the niche quality in this really affordable fragrance with a beautiful bottle, people started paying attention, and guess what?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
And that's a fact. Midnight in Paris EDT, absolutely incredible powdery fragrance. Next one. Now we talking powdery, right? But if we throw in one of my favorite notes, plum. So we do plum, powdery, and this herbal bluish freshness with a sweetness based off honey, you're getting Armani's Bleu Lazuli. Citric bright powdery opening with this little herbal nuance that comes off the top. Then you got this leather honeysuckle type vibe in the mid to dry down with this vanilla creaminess and woodiness in the base. Oh, Bleu Lazuli has managed to combine fresh, citrus, leather, plum, powder, sweet, honey, wood. It hits a lot of those points that are super sexy, very wearable, and actually all occasion signature scent worthy in my opinion. So if you want to go for a powdery fragrance that has all those little nuances that I mentioned, Armani's Bleu Lazuli, fire. Next one. This fragrance is so powdery it's named after heroin, and that's Nasamato's China White. You're talking about a powdery floral fragrance that has a lot of masculine qualities to it. Now, when you think of powdery and floral, automatically you go femme. Until you wear this particular fragrance. This little 30 ml grenade has amazing performance and a beautiful scent profile that catches people off guard. When you read the notes on this fragrance, which are very simple, it's something like floral, musky, leathery, and powdery notes, you're automatically gonna be like, that doesn't scream masculine to me. Wear this joint and see the type of reactions that you're gonna get from this fragrance. Everybody who's looked at this joint first gets jarred by the name, right? China White, oh shit, heroin. And when they finally end up smelling this fragrance, they're like, wow, wow. They just get thrown back, and it's kind of like a shock factor, which is the same reaction that I had when I first smelled this fragrance. So much so that I was like, I need to cop this joint. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful unisex fragrance, but when a dude wears this shit, there's a different persona, different vibe that comes off your skin when you try on China White. Trust me, the next one is up there with some of the best as well. And this one has been getting all the rave reviews lately because it's boozy, powdery, it's like aged bourbon cask whiskey with that fly Givenchy iris vibes. Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. Incredible. Up there with one of the flyest powdery joints that I've gotten my nose on. When you mix powder and booze vibes and you just do it right, and Givenchy definitely knows how to do it right, this is a sex magnet. This is one of those fragrances that commands respect, dignity, authority, presence. It's just a beautiful custom suit that was made for you. It's the person with perfect posture walking by that you can't help look at because we all walk around like this, but this is the dude that just walks around with that confidence, you know what I'm saying? That's when I feel when I wear this Givenchy. Incredible. This list can't be better when it comes to powdery fragrances. These are 6 absolute crushers in the sexy, sweet powdery space. I don't want to hear it. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. Let me know what your favorite powdery scent are. If you agree with this list, leave it in the comment below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know it is biggest in the game. Smooches.
Cubaknow, what's fresh, who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test?
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.